in, we have $20 from Anonymous saying, congrats on the new world record. The commentary was amazing too. An amazing run to round out the night, and many thanks for the adorable chinchilla post-game show. All right, looks like we're just about ready. So, chat, I have to ask, do you know what this next game is about? Because I don't. Lizstar has specifically asked me not to watch the run before it goes live. So for anyone else who is new to this one, we're going to be experiencing it together. So it's time for 3 Dirty Dwarves by Lizstar. Take it away.
Welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome to 3 Dirty Dwarves. My name is Lizstar, and I am very excited to show you this video game. If you caught my run last year at AGDQ 2021, it is 2021. Okay, yes. Years meld. Then I ran Mr. Bones. This is not like a sequel to Mr. Bones, but it's made by the same person on the same console, so it has a bit of that chaotic energy, and I'm very excited to show it off. Thank you, by the way, for all cutscenes incentive. That's awesome. But first, let me introduce my couch. We have Zandra Vander returning. Hi, Zandra.
Hi, Liz.
Hi. And we have Lucky Bun joining us today. Hi, Bun.
Hello, Liz.
Hi. So they will be helping me show off these filthy, nasty, dirty-ass dwarves, and I am very excited. We are doing all cutscenes, which the cutscenes are hold on, I wrote this down, 1 minute and 58 seconds. So I hope you all enjoy all of that. I wrote it down because I'm going to have to subtract that so I can determine whether I got a world record, because it's very possible. Without further ado, the first cutscene goes just on its own. So I'm going to get ready on time. I will call out when time starts, and we will watch the first cutscene together. You're gonna love them. Trust me, they're very special. Especially this cutscene. And if you don't know what this game's about, you probably still won't after the cutscene. I'll explain it. And time start.
Middle Earth. A path in the forest heading north. You must find the gate. A hidden path. Take it? Yeah! Take it! It's dark. Dank. There's a tree. A really big tree. Climb it or go around? Climb it!
Who's gonna climb it?
Hold it! You! Up the tree!
Gateway?
Gateway.
My turn. There. Orc attack from the bushes. Hammer attack! Go get him!
This is how a lot of my D&D sessions have gone. Pretty accurate. The animation is by a Hungarian team, by the way. I really like it. Who did you say this reminded you of, Bun?
Hey, where'd you saw it?
Bakshi?
It reminds me of Wizards.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Like Ralph Bakshi, a little bit.
Yeah. It's got like a really dirty, which is fitting, a really dirty look to it. I really love it.
It's so good.
There's not a lot of games out there with like hand-drawn stuff.
Yeah.
Find the gate, now.
To save us, they must find a gate to this world. Here, it looks like this.
Nothing but trouble. Underage eggheads just won't cooperate. What am I gonna do? Marty!
This guy's hands are massive.
I wanted super soldiers, not those little Einsteins. Don't talk, listen. These pint-sized superminds spend all their time in that stupid game of chance. You understand me, son? Yes, sir. Not you, you idiot. Damn, I've had it. Call the Secretary of Defense. I'm splitting up the Rugrats and order me a pizza. Go ahead, Showbiz.
All the people in chat seeing this like D&D game are like, okay, I'm getting where this game is going. Then the military shows up and they're like, I'm lost. I'm immediately lost. You will get loster. Trust me.
Now we must pound the earth.
Now we must pound the earth.
Throw it! Let go!
Peekaboo. Yes, sir.
That's nasty.
Oh!
And the
I
most
didn't remember that
dramatic,
part.
the most dramatic dice throw in the world. What's he gonna land on?
You're going through there?
I'm not going through there. Maybe we should go through there.
Nat 20!
I don't think those are where those numbers are on that die.
Probably not. So it's a roll down. They're cheating.
Our disbelief has already been suspended. I think we're good. Oh no!
The three dwarves, by the way, are Greg, Taconic, and Korthag. Greg is voiced by Ed, the creator of this game. Hi, Ed. Thank you so much for making this game. What? These games, I love them. But what? And now people are like, what is this game about? As they look at this part.
Look at this place. Fate has smiled upon us. Weapons there for the taking. We will equip and armor ourselves for battles to come. Helmets. Clubs. We will save these children. Do you think we should freshen up a little bit before we go? No time for that.
Metal stick. What happens if I pull on this?
These are some dirty dwarves.
Filthy.
Just a little loony.
Liz, I've noticed that one of the kids playing the game is also named Greg.
One of the kids playing is also named Greg, which is the most D&D thing I think I've ever heard in my life.
Yep. It's perfect.
And at the same time, the doors reopen, and the orcs will come pouring out into the Bronx, which is where this game actually takes place, in the Bronx. Which we have some Bronx fun facts, which Bun can read at some point. But first, I wanna get into the game proper. So this is Three Dirty Dwarves. If you didn't understand what's going on, that's normal. We will get there. This is a beat 'em up game where you control the three dwarves, Greg, Taconic, and Korthag, and as they move through the levels, beating up a bunch of orcs and other such things. Everyone has, there are 6 buttons on your Sega Saturn. You have jump, you have ranged, which usually does 2 damage, melee, which does 1 damage, and then you have a variety of super attacks on the X, Y, and Z, which we will be making use of. And then you have L and R to switch your dwarves, and that's your lot. Just get through the levels, Forehead. We will be making use of all of the dwarves in this run. They are all useful, good boys. Each of them has their uses in different scenarios. If one dwarf gets knocked out, then you can get off of me, Mr. Rat. You can, oh my gosh, these rats. Then you can just smack the dwarves in order to wake them up. We will also be making use of like quick switching, where we do one attack and then quickly switch to another orc and do another attack to deal a lot of damage. You'll notice right now I'm using Taconic here, who is the bowling ball dwarf, because the bowling ball is the fastest ranged attack. Just going through all the levels, just keep moving while throwing this ball. You're able to do, you're able to get through faster. Right now,
It's real powerful.
let's talk about the lore real quick so that everyone kind of understands. So, the U.S. military has made some lab-grown children who are super smart in order to turn them into like generals and stuff. This is an all cutscenes run. I just skipped a cutscene.
Oh no!
Oh man, I can't go back and watch that cutscene. It's like 30 seconds. It's not that long. It's literally just, we have a map, let's follow the map. Oh no, what do I do? I've never had that kind of thing happen before. Okay.
This has never happened before? Is that what you said?
This has never happened before. I am so thrown off now. I don't even know how to fight this boss. Okay. Right now, we're just quickly trying to dodge the dogs that this orc is throwing at you. You know, just normal things. Good old boss fight. Okay, I'm going to be especially careful not to skip any more cutscenes. I'm just so used to just mashing through the cutscenes because
it's best that it happened now on a very tiny cutscene where all they
it
do
is
is
a
say,
very
"Oh,
tiny cutscene. Yes,
Perfect.
like it's genuinely just the dwarves like jumping over a fence and then just looking at a map, being like, we have to go here. That's all it is.
Perfect. You paid
they
it
get
away.
better later
Thank
on.
you.
Yes,
Liz, you have saved the animals. All those dogs escaped.
they did. We saved the which save the animals for the record. Always pro save the animals. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're creating lab-grown super smart children who don't want to be in the military. I can't imagine why not. And they have devised a way to break out. They're going to play Dungeons and Dragons, and using chance and the laws of probability, they will guide their player characters, the dwarves, to this is Brawl, by the way. If you like mash L and R, they start fighting each other and they hurt everything in their vicinity, and it does damage on the frame. So it is like the most highly damaging move. We'll be using it a lot. There is another version that is like that, but not as long, which we'll also be using. Anyway, trying to finish this story before I get extremely sidetracked. They are using the dwarves to guide them to a portal into our world, which is, New York City, and have them break the children out of this military base. And that is the plot, is that we are the dwarves now in New York City trying to save a bunch of children from the military. Orcs are also here just kind of because. Like, they just,
Well,
they
Liz,
just kind of showed
it's
up.
New York, so
That is true.
The thing that I like best is that Three Dirty Dwarves is a very descriptive title that also just makes it impossible to tell what the game is about. Like, you would never guess the plot of this
Never.
game.
You
Never,
could,
not a
theoretically.
million years.
Theoretically.
There's a non-0%
If you
chance
rolled a
might
natural
guess.
20. You'd have to roll a nat 20, yeah.
All right, here's the gym house. This is the second boss. This is a lot of people's favorite boss.
Well, not the level, the boss.
The boss.
Okay.
Oh, how did Greg get knocked out like that? Okay. So it's a gym that's throwing a bunch of stuff at us. Oh. Oh no, I got killed because it ended right at the wrong time.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. Also, by the way, hi. It's 5 a.m. I'm doing my best. Okay, I'm going to have to show backup strats now. If you hold up, then Greg here will just go through the wall. This was the old strat until I found out Brawl worked a little bit faster. This is not too much slower though. So we're inside of the gym right now, and you can just quickly do a bunch of quick hits. Greg's ranged attack is the best for this boss because he's able to do a lot of very quick ones in succession. Taconic is able to do like really fast ones one after the other, but Greg is perfect for this boss until he gets hit. And then we will switch to Taconic to finish us off. There we go.
It's nice to see they didn't skip leg day. But now they have tasted defeat.
So you'll notice there's a kind of a pattern to this game. You have a level that's a beat 'em up level, followed by like a boss or like something that's a little bit weird, and then another beat 'em up level. It's kind of similar to Three Dirty Dwarves in that aspect, where, excuse me, yeah, Three Dirty Dwarves is like Three Dirty Dwarves. It's like Mr. Bones in that aspect, where Mr. Bones is like, you know, occasionally you'll get like you'll get like a platforming level, and then you'll get like a lot of weird levels that are just like its own contained thing. In this level, we meet the shield enemies, which are really annoying. You have to hit them in order to get their shield up, and then hit them from the backside. They take a long time to kill. We've spent a lot of time like theory crafting the fastest way to kill these guys, and sometimes they just like to die for no reason.
Wait, I know you're picking skulls. You're also picking up glowing D20s?
We are picking up glowing D20s, yeah. That is our ammunition. This, by the way, is the bun strat. I used to do a extremely slow strat for this. And then Bun picked up the game and just immediately found that strat. So thank you, Bun. It used to take me like genuinely like 2 to 3 times as long to fight that guy until Bun figured that out. You'll notice sometimes these guys just like to die for no reason, like as soon as they get hit. I don't know. It's dumb.
Liz, as someone who plays like Mega Man a lot of the time, I sympathize with you having to fight all these enemies who are invincible half the time.
Oh, do not do this to me. Okay, we're good. I got like weirdly stuck on this enemy. Am I going to say it again? That has never happened before. Wow, that was two times in a row. A third time might be dangerous. I have to be careful. No one's done it 3 times in a row before. That orc is delivering pizza.
Do you think they're delivering from Dominorks?
I was hanging out with Bun earlier, and Bun said that. I'm like, Bun, you gotta save it for the run, please. Oh, okay. Here is these friends. These are like some of the worst enemies in the game. So we're going to quickly switch between the orcs. Oh my gosh. Between the different dwarves in order to deal with them. By the way, I keep saying orcs, and that's not correct. But Korthag, the green one, is actually half orc. So it's kind of right. I'm only slightly exhausted. Oh my gosh. This is the worst.
We have 2.5 dwarves.
Yes, 2.5 dirty dwarves. So usually we'd be doing this slightly faster, but I am absolutely squandering everything. I got knocked out a few too many times, which loses your special power in the top left. Everything takes like 1 to 3 skulls, and I lost all my skulls, and those guys are a nightmare if you lose all your skulls. This enemy is called the Skinja. Try not to think about them too hard. Yep. That's a thing.
According to the instruction manual, they have taken a vow of nudity.
Okay.
I have given Bun the look at the manual and tell us anything funny thing. Bun, give us one fun fact from the manual. What's something fun?
Appropriately, one of the fun facts from the manual is that the Bronx has the best pizza in the world.
Oh no.
But as a native Chicagoan, I disagree.
Deep dish is so good.
I have asked Bun earlier if he has been to New York, and he has said no. So
I have not.
But of course, he still knows as a native Chicagoan. Get up, Greg. Okay, this is another guy where we have no idea like exactly how to deal with him. The best way that we found is just staying down here and just smacking him as much as you can, and eventually he will cease to exist. But it seems to vary, like, quite often how long it takes for him to die. I can't figure that out. I've done a lot of practice, but I'm on an actual Sega Saturn, and like it is really annoying to just go through that entire level just to practice that one dude. All right, here we are on Bouncing Bed. I absolutely love this music. The music in this game is actually really good, by the way. Highly recommended.
You're gonna fight the bed?
Listening.
No. Okay.
No, we are bouncing on the bed, fighting an orc who's just hanging out on the top.
Zandra, did you think this was Dark Souls? We were going to fight a bed of chaos over here.
Hit me.
Oh, this music's a jam, though.
This music is a jam. That was actually a really fast bouncing bed. That can get out of hand, like, really fast if you just go, like, slightly too far to the right or left or right. You just fly off into the stratosphere.
Absolutely.
You may notice... Oh, go ahead, Zandra.
I just appreciate how much, like, half of these enemies are indeed the orcs that have followed you through a rift in time, and half are just regular people who just are picking a fight with you for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, it is New York. As far as I am aware, people from New York are wonderful, lovely people. I have yet to meet one. I know my boyfriend, who is from New York, is probably very upset at me right now.
I'm sorry, I'm just reeling at these orcs who have already found jobs. They just got here and they're already working. They're all just already got like their handyman certification.
Which go ahead, Bun.
Chad, did you know that Teddy Roosevelt, Mark Twain, and Arturo Toscanini all lived in the same Bronx mansion? Although not at the same time.
That is according to the manual. Thank you, Bun.
According to the manual. I would fact check that.
This guy has very long iframes. If you're able to attack him before like he does the attack, then you're good. But if not, it takes a long time. This guy, you have to make sure you have 3 skulls for, which is why I'm extremely meticulously keeping all my skulls up. Because if I somehow accidentally lose all my skulls, it takes a long time to kill him. Here's this onion friend. And I don't know, some kind of bear trapper buddy. The enemies in this game are very weird, but I like them a lot. This game has a lot of personality, and like I really love the art style. It's really nice. The Saturn really thrived when it did weird 2D sprites.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You're selling me on this game so much. I never really paid that close attention to it. It looks great. It has so much personality and heart.
You know what's really funny is I hate beat 'em ups, like a lot. I think they are like the worst genre of video game. They are so dull. They are so unbelievably boring. It's just the same thing for 30 minutes. But this game has proven me wrong. I actually really like this game, and it is not boring. There is, if you can use many words to describe this video game, boring is not one of them.
If you like Turtles in Time and you own a Sega Saturn, pick up this game.
It does cost like $150, and when I ran Mr. Bones, it went from $30 to like $130. So it's probably going to go up in price. So pick it up real fast.
To be fair, here in Canada, it's like that's like 1.5 like actual like regular games. That's not too bad.
So would we consider this a construction site?
No, this is Garbage Hills, which is my house. This is where I live.
Oh.
I live in Garbage Hills. All right, that was actually really good. I don't usually get 3 or two uses of Brawl there. Usually I don't have enough. But that allows us to get a quick kill on that guy, which is really nice because otherwise it can take a really long time to kill him. All right, this level is super fun. Also, it's the worst level. I absolutely hate it. Welcome to Blaze Ball. This is what Blaze Ball is. For all of you who like have heard the term Blaze Ball before and you were like, what is that? That it's this. just flat out. Same exact thing. Go garages, by the way. Park it.
Yeah.
So this is not RNG, I don't think, but it sure does feel like it. There we go. We have to get all of the dwarves around the bases by making sure that there's nothing blocking them on the bases. Depending on where you hit the ball, it will go in a specific direction, but you'll notice it sure doesn't like to go in the middle. There we go. So this could take like a really short amount of time to get all the dwarves, or it could take like a billion years. There is really no middle ground, and right now it is not being very kind to me. I am leaning as far as I can, and there we go. We can probably get one donation in. There will be more time for donations later, trust me. But we can get one donation in here.
I definitely have a bunch of love coming in for this run. We've got $50 from Super Blood Wolf Moon saying, now we must pound the donation tracker.
Thank you so much. No, Greg. All right, now we're going to need a lot more donations. Or actually, no, that was Taconic. When someone gets knocked out, it sucks because I thought that he was able to get through that. He was so close because you have to get them all the way back. So you have to go through all the dwarves over again. But you know what's really good about this is we get to hear the music because the music's actually really good. We can get another donation now.
Absolutely. We've got $15 from Greg saying, as a fellow Greg, I think I rolled a nat 1 on understanding this game.
Thank you. Okay.
Do we have time for one more?
What's the next? Hold on. What's the next level? Let me see. House of Fire? No, shortly after this, though.
No worries.
So this is House of Fire, where we're fighting a dragon. This music is also really super awesome. You have to kind of press the buttons at the exact correct time, or they will go too far on this wrecking ball. But this set piece is really sick. I really love just the concept of these stupid, dumb dwarves just coming in on a wrecking ball and just destroying this house.
It really speaks a lot to the creativity of this game that I saw my reaction to this was oh, okay, now we're fighting a dragon. Thank goodness. A normal thing to be fighting. Finally.
That is perfect, yeah. If you also notice that in order to move yourself vertically, Korthag is shooting his shotgun up in order to push you up. That's awesome. That is super sick. And then once the building goes down, the quick strat here is to kind of try to dodge like this. Otherwise, the dragon will shoot a beam of fire in front of him, which takes a little bit longer. So this is the quick strat, this kind of little dance with the dragon. We want him to get over, this way. A little bit more, buddy. That is really dangerous, actually. I thought I was close. Okay. And gotcha. Greg just standing there covered in soot. So you just gotta smack that soot off of him.
Was that dragon a witch?
I don't know. Have you tried pouring water on a dragon? Maybe that's what happens.
No,
I have a question. I have a question for all of you. Do you like Donkey Kong Country?
No.
Do you like
Donkey
Kong Country that's bad? This is my favorite location in New York City, by the way. Is,
the minecart level?
The minecart level in New York City. Yeah, anytime I want to get to my boyfriend, I gotta take the minecart level. And it's fun every time.
Except during rush hour, and then everybody's on the minecart.
Oh,
and it's just,
God.
Is that a dumpster?
Yeah, it is a dumpster. It's my house.
Oh my God.
They took my house, and now they're riding the minecart on it. This is a very simple, you literally just hold right and mash A in order to shoot things. It's extremely simple. So we have time for multiple donations here. Amber?
My apologies.
Oh, hi, Amber.
I am very good at pressing buttons. We've got $5 from Genoa saying, "Hey Liz, I had to stay up well past my bedtime to watch this run. Even more excited when I heard that Zandra was on your couch. Good luck on this run."
Hello. Thank you.
We've got $30 from Scarth saying, "You got this, Liz. Some support from the Sprouts."
Thank you.
$50 from Julie Cat saying, "There are dwarves and they're in need of a bath and there's 3 of them? Just a guess."
That is what this game is about. You got it. Got it in one. The only speed strat is you don't go up the final section there because there's a guy who just refuses to die. It takes a long time. Here is Man of Thousand Swords or Mots. I recently I recently came up with a strat for this, but it's really hard, so I'm probably gonna mess it up. I'm gonna focus a little bit. Bun, if you could please read from the text of 3 Dirty Dwarves for us.
I would love to. Here's another amazing Bronx fact. Did you know that Robert De Niro is from the Bronx? If he's not, he should be.
Go ahead and read the description for Mots for us.
Oh, of course. Let me find that right quick. There are descriptions for all of the enemies in this game. There's also a map and a timeline of events. It's very comprehensive.
There's a lot.
Here we go. The Man of 1,000 Swords, aka Mots. Believe it or not, this red-eyed swordsman was once a mild-mannered salesman from Jersey City. One day, something snapped. And I assume he went to the mall and bought like a ton of swords, but it doesn't say anything else, so.
That's okay. That's the entire description.
That's it.
Yep. He was once a mild-mannered man, and then something snapped. Could happen to you. Welcome to Riker Island, which is a real place that exists. And I'm assuming nothing that's going on here happens at Riker Island, but I've never been there. So maybe all of this is happening right now at Riker Island.
Look, Appaloosa was right on when it came to the behavior of skeletons, so I'm willing to believe them on anything at this point.
Absolutely. Definitely. Big same. This is a speed strat for this enemy is to just... Oh, no, I missed the shot. That's okay. He comes back quickly. Is to kind of quick... Where did Greg go? Oh, there you are, Greg. Is to, like, let all your dwarves die except for Korthag with the shotgun, which... No, come on. This guy is always, like, not on your level and has extremely good aim. So I often have trouble with him. Okay, that was pretty good. That guy just like points at you and is like, "Fight me!" And if you attack him, he will beat you up. So do not fight the nerd. Very weird enemies in this game. The rest of this level is basically just the same thing looped over and over. So we got time for, let's say, oh, actually, first this enemy. Right, this enemy will kick your ass if you don't have your Y attack on Greg. Thank God I do. Okay, anyway, please give us a few donations.
Absolutely. We've got $25 from Choco1980 saying, "Hi Liz, Choco here. When's Wild Woody any % wrong?"
Oh no. Maybe next year. I do a thing on my stream where I play a bunch of I'm playing every Sega game ever made. I played Wild Woody, and like 3 seconds in, people are like, "Oh no, this is going to be a Liz run," and like, probably, yeah. Okay, this guy we have to brawl them. If you don't, they will kill you. They are very, very violent. One more donation will be good.
Absolutely. I've got Ziblax with $300. I almost took a zero away there. Saying, "Murr, these dwarves are filthy. Good luck, Liz."
Thank you. absolutely
Thank you so much.
filthy, dirty, rank. What are some other synonyms for dirty?
Unclean.
Unclean. This level sucks. There's RNG involved, like some of the only real RNG in the game that's like worth anything. We just have to, okay, it did show up in the right spot, so I might be able to get the fast strat. Fast strat, good stuff. Okay, if you don't get that, then like you have to wait for the car to come back, and it can take like 30 seconds if you mess. Oh, don't mash. There's a cutscene. I mashed. Okay, well, tell you what, we're gonna restart.
Gotta watch that cutscene.
I'm going to restart real quick.
Do you mind if I pop in with a donation?
Absolutely.
While you load that?
Go for it.
Absolutely. We've got $100 from C-Tech saying this game's the best thing that has ever happened at 5 a.m. Thank you so much for that generous donation, and I agree.
I am exhausted.
Oh, I apologize, by the way. That was C-Tech Astronomy. That was the full name.
We were at Iconic Parkway. We can get one more since we've already seen this level.
Sure, $15 comes from Chicago-style deep dish pizza, saying special delivery for 3 dirty dwarves in New York and 1 AGDQ runner. Thanks for such a fun run of this zany game and all of the incredible commentary. What could possibly happen next?
Why did he just go through that?
You are going to share that pizza, right, though?
That is a little more like what could happen on this level. I did it perfectly, and then I messed up, which honestly is quite fitting for me.
Thanks for showing us what happens when it's not perfect.
Oh my gosh, please.
It's education and entertainment.
You can tell, right? These are 2D. These are like just 2D images going through, and aligning yourself with the 2D images is an absolute nightmare.
It's the beat 'em up way.
You just kind of. I swear to God, I was online with that. Okay.
You were.
I am putting down my controller. We're going to watch this cutscene, or I'ma go mad. Okay. This is a really good one. All right. This is like one of my favorites. We've made it to the military's base here, is what's going on.
The children are here. Let's go.
Hey, boys! Huh? You still have a half a chance to make it through this. Give up, and we'll talk.
Let's give up. I'm hungry.
You should have eaten.
Yo,
before we
Sam,
started.
I'm hungry. Let's give up.
They must be this way.
Okay. That's a plan. I like how the secret military weapons engineering base just has a bunch of robot hands with guns and like punching gloves and
This is a cartoon.
Special. Chew on this. Come on, all right, we're gonna play dirty.
No, okay.
It's like if Acme became a military base. Oh.
Gentlemen, we've been authorized to issue a cease and desist order in the interest of our national security.
I absolutely love that. Just like, here's America's secret weapon, and then the dwarves just beat the crap out of lawyers. Like,
how is that so timely? Still.
All right, here we are at laser research. This is the final actual level, and also, in my opinion, the most annoying. You will kind of agree with me, I'm sure, after we get to the babies. Here they are. Like, as enemies, they're not bad.
I'm sorry, what?
This is what's bad. Watch.
They're bouncing on the bed?
No, not quite.
Oh. Oh, no.
I hope you all like this noise. We will be hearing it many, many times.
Oh, delightful.
That is such a noise.
It is.
The noise will continue until I'm sorry, I can't talk over the noise.
It's okay. It's done. We won't hear it for another, like, 30 seconds. Okay, so the main strat that I'm going to be doing for this is I'm mostly hugging the bottom because the enemies here can kind of, like, snipe you, and it's real frustrating. But that is this level. It is way too long and has way too many babies in it. People like to yell about, like, Yoshi's Island babies. You have not heard anything yet. I have had to do practice for this level because it's my worst level, and my brain is mush. Like, it was already mushy beforehand, but it is very mushy right now. Okay, so we want to hug the bottom here so that we can get all these enemies in a row and then quickly greg them down. You know, that's a verb, greg them. It works. Get off of it. Get off of Greg.
You gotta hug the bottom.
Okay, we have time for, like, a probably several donations because this level is the same thing over and over. Go for it, Amber.
Sounds good. We have Domfridge with $5 saying, getting in another $5 for one of my favorite runners. Liz is one of the best dorks on the show. Want some rye? Course you do.
Course you do.
Yes, you do.
$250 is coming from Ella Maxima saying, longtime viewer, first-time donor. Big shout out to Liz, Zandra, and Lucky Bun. Your determination and kindness are an inspiration. Best of luck with the run and big love. Incentive is runner's choice, which, if I recall, is putting Argic in a Sonic cosplay.
Why wouldn't it be? I woke up and they were like, Liz, what's your incentive? I was like, I don't know, just whatever. And they're like, Argic is going into a Sonic costume. I'm like, that. I'm awake now. That.
Do we have time for a couple more?
Absolutely. Drown this out, please.
All right, we got $20 from Tom saying, just plugged my Saturn in again this week. Now I have another game to buy for it. And $10 from Ruin saying, truly a worthy successor to the glory of Mr. Bones. This playable documentary is teaching me so much about New York.
This is what New York is like. Just, you know, right down to the orc babies. Okay, we are
stealing gun with a chainsaw.
Yep. Don't worry about it. It's a military invention.
Okay, yeah.
You'll notice the lag in this section is very, very nice. Oh no. Okay. This guy can get away from you if you let him. Stop it. Cease. Because he doesn't like to be on the same physical plane as you. So, like, he often just all of your attacks phase through him. But that wasn't that bad fighting him. We didn't lose all of our skulls, and that's extremely important for the final boss. You have to have at least 3 skulls going into the final boss. Preferably more, because I'm probably going to take hits. This is Barney, who is the guy in the opening cutscene, who was like, yes, sir. You know, that guy. The first phase is pretty easy. You just kind of, like, go into this top corner, and he just can't hurt you. Very simple. It's the second phase that gets you. So we're going to quickly go over here. We're going to try to lead this thing over here to the right without getting too hit. But we will see how that goes.
I believe in you, Liz.
Okay, continue to mash these while it goes over this way. Okay. All right, perfect. Now that he's back here in the back. Oh, you're able to get him where he has this kind of like attack that he won't actually hit you if you attack him fast enough. Very simple. And then the third phase is very easy because all we have to do is do a brawl and he goes down. If you don't have a brawl, this phase takes forever and is a nightmare. All right, and then here's Barney's final phase.
While we have Barney on screen, I want to point out that the instruction manual says that Barney's military rank is Barney. His hobbies are saluting and standing at attention, and that his habits are sometimes shouting "Yes, sir" at inanimate objects.
Thank you, Bun.
Of course.
Time would be coming up pretty soon, but you all donated for cutscenes, so time will not be coming up soon. We have a final amazing cutscene, the best cutscene in the game.
Absolutely.
But that is the game. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's enjoy this final cutscene. Oh, I have to press start. That's right. I'm not done yet. Don't put down the controller fully. All right. Come on in.
Oh, yeah, they made it.
Sure. Let me out first. Boys, I like the cut of your jib. You fellas are gonna love working for me.
Briggs is kind of convincing.
They have benefits where you come from? Insurance, pension, dental plan, something like that? What do you think? I know a warrior's life. You fight a smelly enemy, and what do you get for it? Not one red penny.
Yes, orcs are very smelly.
We've got to roll to get them out of this. Gotta roll a high number. I still have the die.
You fellas are gonna love working for me. Enough.
Oh man, where are we gonna roll? It's a little concerning that like the dice still control these people in our world.
Gentlemen, the entire armory of the free world is at your disposal.
I mean, if it means we get to watch a PowerPoint.
If you want. How about a little R&R on your own beachfront property?
I love that he had this prepared. Like it's incredible.
He did.
Sir, don't you? Well, hey, keep up with me, boy. Yes, sir. Anyway, just look at what we got.
I love the design of that little tank. It's so chunky and lovely.
Secret stuff there, boy. Oh, boy, we'll be unstoppable. Can you believe it? Oh, look at this. I'll give you our very own condo. Look
Why
at
not?
that, baby. It's beautiful.
Wait, this was way before Gears of War.
Roll again.
Oh my
I can't believe Gears of War stole from Three Dirty Dwarves.
Come on.
The deep lore. The things we discover on GDQ.
We're looking for a few good dwarves. What do you say?
More slides! More slides!
Roll a wisdom save, please.
Wow. Well, talk amongst
Oh,
yourselves.
it's Gears of War.
Uh-oh. They're buying it. Well, we'll take care of that.
All right, one final.
Stink like orc.
One final dice roll. Can we do it?
Come on, Papa needs a new pair of shoes.
Was that the DM rolling?
Yeah, this is the DM rolling. All
At this
rules are out
point.
the window. Don't worry about it.
Throw in a Winnebago.
Won't they lose if the DM rolls it? Ah, forget it.
Yes.
A submarine.
You're just throwing anything at the window, seeing what
We
sticks.
did it.
I love his just concerned
Release the
look.
children.
So good.
Sure, we'll let them go. We got a deal, all right?
Here's the important sentence. Pay attention.
This way.
Best sentence in the game.
So, we got a deal, right?
No, but we'll kick your ass.
I absolutely love that line. It's so good. Just the comedic timing of it is so good. Time is coming up in just a moment on Fade Out to Black.
Yes, that's all sure.
Here comes your big surprise.
Bam! Time. And that, my friends, is Three Dirty Dwarves. This game is actually very fun, and I highly recommend it. It's also on PC if you want to look into that. You probably don't have a Windows 95 PC to play it, but the music is different. The music also is really good. Highly recommended.
And three-player co-op?
Yes, there is three-player co-op. So in like 10 years, Zandra, Bun, and I will submit it as a three-person co-op run.
Yes, you're on.
You down, Bun?
Yeah, I called Taconic though.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask. Which dwarf would you be? I want to be Taconic. Or no, I want to be Korthag. I want to be the green one. Who wants to be
Korthag's
Greg?
a very good choice.
Everyone's like, I don't want to be Greg. Oh, and the best part, there is a little after credits teaser. Who let Korthag drive the car? That's a horrible idea. Why would you do this?
But he's having such a good time.
Immediately after this faded to black, they're all dead. They have crashed into a tree.
It's fine. They rolled to save, and they're okay.
Thank you so much to Bun and Zandra for joining me for this run. I really appreciate it. Thank you both so much. Shout outs to cats. I don't know.
Yeah,
I like cats.
Shout out to cats.
Shout outs to cats. I was like, what's
Yeah.
something I could shout out that I really like? Let's go with cats. Do you either of you have any shout outs before we get going?
I just shout out to video games. It's a miracle any video game gets made, and thank you so much for like inviting me and like introducing me to a game that is just so full of heart. Gosh, I just smile the entire way. Thank you, Liz. Thank you for being my friend.
Ed, do another AMA, please. Go ahead, Bun. Sorry.
Thank you so much for inviting me on. I just want to give a shout out to the Three Dirty Dwarves speedrun community.
Is me and like two other people.
Yeah.
There are 3 people who run this, which is more than usual for me. Thank you all so much, and thanks to GDQ for having us. Really love it. Have a good one. Be the filthy dwarf you want to be in the world. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you so much, Liz, for that absolute experience of a run. We had a ton of love coming in from that. And welcome back, everyone, to AGDQ 2022 online. If you are just joining us, let's catch up on a couple of donations here. We had $5 from Trinity Babe saying some synonyms for dirty: stanky, stinky, smelly, filthy, vile, revolting, muddy, musky. Yes, I know some of those are for smelly, but I feel they fit the vibe. And we had $5 from Ice Cool 113 saying, doesn't matter if you're from New Jersey, New York, or Chicago. Does the chat and GDQ crew agree or disagree? Pineapple and ham belong on pizza, right? As a person from New England, I must say I don't like pineapple and ham on pizza, but that doesn't mean it can't be on pizza. At least that's my take on it. $50 from Dag1377 saying, last year I bought a Sega Saturn and Mr. Bones. I guess this year I'm buying 3 Dirty Dwarves. Lizstar, you're always a highlight of the event. Thanks for all the quirky fun. And I couldn't agree more. That was fantastic. I had so much fun there. If chat wants to state their opinion, by the way, on the pineapple and ham on pizza debate, feel free to donate with your opinion. Just keep it sensible. We had $50. We had $50 from Unhero saying, "You're doing great, Liz. Much love." And thank you all so much for those generous donations. All right, and we're going to turn it on over to an interview with SpikeVegeta and Harutomo. Take it away.
And welcome back, everyone, to Awesome Games Done Quick 2022. We're just about halfway through the week, and we have had tons of donations coming in, tons of amazing speed runs. And what's been great about this event and a lot of these online GDQs we've been doing is that we've had tons of amazing online international representation being shown off here at these GDQs. We have 9 Japanese runners, including one I am joined by now tonight. It is Harutomo running We Love Katamari right after this interview. Harutomo, how are you doing today?
すごく元気です。
Haru says he's very, very happy today.
Yeah, very excited to have you here. The Katamari series is some of my favorite speedruns to watch. Definitely a guilty pleasure of mine. I guess not so guilty. They have absolutely amazing movement all over the place, all the optimization and everything. You are highly ranked in many Katamari games and categories, but clearly We Love Katamari is your baby, the one you'll be showcasing here for us tonight. What is it that keeps you coming back to this one over and over again?
はい。まず最初に言いたいのは、塊魂シリーズの独特な、キャラクターや世界観、そしてローポリゴンで表現されたグラフィック、そして、音楽、そして、塊で物を巻き込んでいくという爽快感、すべてが大好きです。その中で、みんな大好き塊魂をプレイする理由は、RTA としての記録の伸びしろと大好きな音楽を持っていることです。みんな大好き塊魂には、いろんなやり込み、ファンにサイズを大きくするやり込みや、時間内でできるだけ早く目標まで達成するというやり込みがあります。ただ、RTA というやり込みにおいてはまだまだ発展途中です。なので、まだまだわからないことはたくさんあります。そして、もちろん RTA の記録もまだまだ改善の余地があります。そのための、計画とかプランとかを考えるのがとても楽しいと感じてます。あと、もう一つの理由としては、このみんな大好き塊魂には、多くのボーカル曲が採用されていて、その中でも、ディスコプリンス、強がり魂、塊オンザスイングスなどのお気に入りな曲が含められています。それらの曲を何回も聴くということもできるのもまたこの塊魂アルティをする理由の中の一つです。はい。OK。
So, according to Harutomo-san, first of all, there are a lot of things that make Katamari exciting. The unique characters, the low polygon graphics, the music, and rolling around the Katamari. For our non-Japanese speakers, a Katamari literally means a cluster of things.
Oh, I never knew that. That's exciting. Okay.
Yeah, and the biggest reason that many play Katamari is to enhance the RTA record that they have, and also to listen to the music they love. So We Love Katamari has various ways to play, such as the record Katamari sizes and achieving game goals quickly within in-game time. The speedrun, of course, is still developing. And Harutomo says that there are a lot of things he doesn't understand yet, and the record can still be improved. So thinking of new possibilities and routes is a lot of fun for him, and he has inspiration for lots of ideas, and each time he has one, he finds himself coming back to this game. And in addition, sorry.
No, please.
In addition, there are a lot of vocal tracks in Katamari Damacy that a lot of people really love. So no matter how many times you listen to them, you really want to go back and listen to them again. Things like Disco Prince and Bluffing Damacy and Katamari and the Swings are the favorites of Harutomo, and this is why he plays so often.
I absolutely relate to that. Na, 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 na. It's so good. I love the music from this game. And like you said, that's very exciting as a router in speedrunning, always feeling like you have those new ideas that you can go back to. So, for my next question here, is there a single level or segment that you are most excited or nervous to show off in this run today?
とにかく大きくのレベルの、ALAP の5のレベルをプレイしているときです。このレベルは終盤でクリアまで時間がかかるレベルです。この終盤なので記録がかかっている場合にはとても緊張をします。ただ、ここで流れる塊オンザスイングスという曲はとても大好きな曲なので、同時に楽しい時間でもあります。以上です。
So Haru says that the level as large as possible 5, which comes around the end of the game, is a very time-consuming level in the run. So when he's on record pace, it gets really, really like nerve-wracking for him because it's hard to go fast. But at the same time, the song that plays during the level, Katamari on the Swings, is one of Haru's favorites. So even though it could mean the loss of a world record, he's always still enjoying it because he enjoys that music.
It's always so nice in speedruns when you have really good music that can keep you coming back to it, saying, okay, even in the most stressful times, it keeps me going through it. For my last question here, Harutomo, I want to ask you, what does it mean to you to get to showcase this run at a GDQ, one of 9 Japanese runners representing here at GDQ?
まず、私は英語がわからなくても今まで、GDQ を見ることをとても楽しんでいました。それは、ゲームや RTA を楽しむ心に、言葉の壁がなかったからだと思っています。今私は、ランナーとしてここにいます。正直まだ実感はありません。まるで夢のようです。ゲームランクイックに、日本や、塊魂コミュニティの代表として参加できることはとても嬉しい気持ちです。もし、塊の魂の魅力やスピードランの楽しさを多くの人に伝えられたのであれば意味があったことなのかなと思っています。以上です。
So Harutomo says that he's always enjoyed watching GDQ, despite not knowing a lot of English. And he thinks it's because there's no barrier when it comes to the heart of enjoying games and enjoying speedrunning. So he says that now he's here as a runner, he still can't believe it's true. He feels like it's a dream. I think that's a dream of a lot of runners out there. So he says he's really happy to represent Japan and the Katamari community in Awesome Games Done Quick this year, and is hoping that everybody can see the fun of the speedrun and the charm of Katamari Damacy here today.
That's awesome. Harutomo, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for letting me do this interview. I'm so glad we got to get you on. Thank you so much to caeshura. Thank you so much for being my lovely assistant on this one and also gracing us with the translations for us to make this interview possible whatsoever. Harutomo, definitely looking forward to your run of We Love Katamari coming up right after this, everyone. Again, I hope you all keep enjoying Awesome Games Done Quick 2022. We're kicking you back up to the front for some na 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 na.